Happy Monday, everybody. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Nice to see you. I hope you guys enjoyed the last long weekend, last week, May long. Some sunshine, which is like, where to go? Anyways, so many things to update you on today. I want to start by giving a woohoo to Miss Stephanie, who had a party like in person live, which is just so exciting because, I know so many of us have really missed that, in addition to the digital and the virtual and the whatever. There's something magical about sitting down together at a table with some lovely ladies, especially now. It's so, I think everyone is just so grateful to get to be together. And I think Stephanie and I talked a lot about this, about how just sharing that with them, like I feel so fortunate. I got together with some ladies for the first time too this weekend, and like for Mary Kay in person. So grateful to be a part of bringing people back together and just sharing that with people. And when you're booking the appointment, I'm like, I'm so thankful to get to be a reason that people want to gather and get together. Sometimes we need that reason or that excuse or whatever. But anyways, congratulations, Stephanie. I'm so glad that you got to feel that again and just remember, all the things that you love about that. And so here's to many, many more. Okay, some kind of reminders and things as we wrap up the month of May, which how are we almost in June? I feel like I say this every month, but it's just wild to me that we are almost at the end of the school year. Gia is almost done kindergarten. Like, what? Craziness. Okay, so selling at fairs and bazaars. Please make sure you check out the details on Mary Kay in Touch about the things that we can't, but you can have a table now. You can be at a women's fair, which, by the way, I'm very excited as well. I have booked a table for the Women's Expo in Cloverdale, which I had done for years, and then obviously it wasn't happening. It's in September. If you're going to want to have a shift, I'm not going to have very many, then let me know so that I can know you're one of the ones that is going to want that. I believe it's the weekend of September. Ooh, I should have had that ready. Sorry, guys. September 24th. So it's Friday night, the 23rd, Saturday, the 24th, and Sunday, the 25th. So mark your calendars if you're going to be wanting a shift, and especially at a specific time. Please let me know so that we can get that arranged. Now, we will be selling product at that table, which is so exciting. And so I'll be talking to those coming for a shift, what that's going to look like in terms of that, which is why I'm also keeping it less people, less shifts, so that it's less complicated when it comes to that. And so if you're selling at the table, it would be your stuff that you're selling at the table. So anyways, I'm not going to talk much about it because it doesn't matter to you if you're not going to be there. But if you do a shift, let me know now because I'm making arrangements for it now. Okay, so there's that. And if you've had any experiences so far, I think I saw Kyla had a table. Amazing. She always makes it look stunning. Anything that you can share with us about how it went and how that might have been a little bit different. Signing bonus. So the Beauty Boost bundle with collagen and antioxidant, the bottle, it's $100 value, you guys. If you've had anybody that's maybe been thinking about Mary Kay, or again, they buy a lot of product and maybe they're buying less because they're trying to minimize in terms of costs, just with the costs of everything else increasing. Maybe this is a really great option for them. Maybe they're spending like 300, 400, 500 when they're purchasing their products. And this could be a really great option for them to be able to get that at cost, which would splice their stuff in half down to that $225 when they order. So that's a really big deal. But are you letting people know that? So they have until tomorrow at 9 o'clock to take advantage of that. And that's just purchasing their kit. That comes with their kit. Okay. The other thing is the product ordering bonus this month is the reusable Mary Kay bags, shopping bags, which I love. They're a really good size. they're really quite sturdy. And I've gotten really good about leaving my bags in the car to be able to take them when I actually get to the grocery store. But I've learned that I need to have enough of them so that when I come into the house, if I forget to put them right back into the car next time, I still have some other ones in there. But anyways, a really great way to advertise too. Like Gia puts her dance stuff in here. So when she goes to dance, you know, she's carrying this bag. Just great little easy ways to advertise. If somebody's putting your groceries in here for you, they're like, oh, Mary Kay. It's just a conversation starter. And if you're shy or don't love warm chatter, which it's never been a strength of mine, it kind of starts the conversation for you. So I'm always looking for things to start the conversation for me. So that's one of them. So you have until tomorrow to earn that. And that's with your 600 wholesale order cumulative throughout May. We also have our hydrogel eye patches that they are our product of the month. So normally they're $45 and they're on for $39.15. I've sold a lot of hydrogel eye patches this month for people that it might not quite be time for them to reorder them, but they love them and they always reorder them. And so I've had actually people order 2 packages instead of 1 because, you know, you're saving $10 when you're getting the 2. And when it's something that they really use and they really love, or now they're like, oh, so I just bought my mom one because it was that little bit of extra savings. The beauty moment. I haven't really talked much about the beauty moment. I didn't talk about it at the product launch because I really feel like it's too many things. So I'm going to do a thing in our group just for the quarterly beauty moment. This one is amazing, full of eye products. It's our daily eye love. Comes with a cute little insert card that tells you how it's coming with the minimize eye cream, the indulge soothing eye gel, and then your eye makeup remover. And I love that it comes in this now because those boxes took up so much space, let me tell you. So those are the things that it comes with. It also comes with the reusable makeup remover pads, which is always really great too. And again, these are products that I always sell. And so I always look from a business perspective when I'm looking at my, you know, what makes sense financially when you're looking at the different things, because it has a value of $103, but they get to purchase it for $79. So for them, it's a $24 savings, but for you as well, if these are products that you sell all the time, again, you're getting, you know, more for less, and you can sell them individually. I mean, everybody sells eye makeup remover, everybody sells eye cream. The soothing eye gel is one of the things I always sell. And these, I really love these as a gift with purchase. So if somebody has spent, you know, whatever, this is really great to give them with like an eye makeup remover. It's a really easy and flat thing that you can pop in the mail. I always think about those things too when I'm thinking about gifts with purchases and such. You know, what can I mail easily? Okay, next, we have got Christine, who said, if you haven't opted in for the text reminders from Mary Kay, so you have to log into InTouch, you have to go into your profile and your settings, and you have to say, yes, you can text me, because they had done a text update reminder of that sale being extended. Because sometimes if you're not checking your email or whatever, but everybody gets that text message. So thank you, Christine, for the reminder about that. Definitely, if you haven't opted in, go on in there and do that. Just then you just don't miss things, right? Or you get the reminder so that you're like, oh yeah, I wanted to do that. Okay, the new instant puffiness reducer. I wanted to ask you guys, did you know or have you gotten, they have the little samples and it comes in 6, okay? So I am putting these in every purchase. So it's also easy to mail, really easy to mail. And so everybody's trying them. And I have sold 6 simply from just putting it in somebody's order of something they've already purchased. And they're like, ooh, I really like that. I want to get one of those. They're $40. That's a pretty great price point. It's not too expensive, but it's also not, you know, it's not $10, but it lasts quite some time. They need such a tiny, tiny amount. And for those that this is a concern for them, it's an amazing product. It works. It does the trick. They had a chance to try it. It showed them. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I want that. So if you haven't got the samples, maybe add them to your next order, because it's also just a really easy thing to be able to put in the mail if you're putting some kind of order in the mail as well. Okay, have you registered for the local Vancouver seminar that we are streaming? I've had a couple more questions. Again, you do not need to register for the Mary Kay seminar as well as this one if you don't want to. If you don't, that just means you're not available to get the product credit and some of the other things, but we wanted you to know, because we're streaming it in and giving you the opportunity to watch it, that you don't have to register for both. We weren't going to say you have to be registered for one to attend the other, but if you want the other stuff, or if you can't come to like the Friday viewing of the training and such, then you might want to be able to have that and have the playback in the future. But if you don't and you want to just come and do that, then please just know you can just come for the dinner portion. Seats are filling up. We've got 80 seats. I wanted to have the number of where we were at, but I'm sorry I don't have that for you. But we have got a majority of the seats sold. So that is the one that you have to purchase now. When you book your hotel room, because that is 3/4 sold out, we only have 30. You don't have to pay for your room when you book it. So just remember that. You're just holding it and you pay when you check out, right? Just like any other time, you pay when you check out, but you just have to register and book it to make sure you get that price. We don't think they're going to give us, they've told us, I don't know if we can give you more than the 30. So once the 30 is gone, you might be paying that regular price. But all you have to register for is to get your seat so that we can also tell the hotel, where we're at in terms of food and all those things. Anyways, you guys, it's going to be amazing. I hope you're joining us. In June, I want to do a series in June that is kind of going to be how to set up your summer for success. And everything that we do in June is going to overflow into July and August. And I really would love anybody that would love to be a teacher during the month of June and share with us some of the things that you have done in the past that have worked for you. Like, what have you done with your kids to set yourself up in the summer so that okay, like if you had a job, what would you be doing with your kids? What have you set up so that you're able to carry on? If you're wanting to host one party this summer or 2 parties this summer, how are you getting yourself set up for that so that you can be sure that that happens? If you're wanting to have one a week, what are you doing? Are you doing some lead generation during the month of June so that you're able to have what you want to have happen in July and August? Are you looking at all the vacations and all the things that you have set up so that you're not like, oh, I wanted to do that, but oh yeah, I'm doing this, this, and this, so that you can look at, okay, this is what we've got going on. We're going away here. We're going away here. Da, 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 da. But this is where I can do this. And this is where I can do this so that you can prep yourself for all of those things. So I just would love some teachers to know, people that have kids, what have you done with your kids? People that are single, going away camping on the weekends, and what are some things that you have set up for yourself that have really helped you, that other people could really benefit from? I think it's so important that we help each other and hear what has worked for each other. So please reach out to me if you can help us with what it is that has worked for you, or even like when you've gone camping, what have you brought and ended up in some sales? Like I sold some of those. We don't have them anymore. The 3-in-1 cleansing cloths camping, not because I was trying to sell them, because I was a brand new consultant and I was kind of on the verge of, I started in April or May, and I think it was April. I just had my anniversary. Happy 13 years to me. And I was in there was places where there were bathrooms and showers, and I was just in there and I got it, I took it out, I got it wet. And the lady next to me was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, they're these cleansing cloths. And she's like, who makes them? And I'm like, oh, Mary Kay. And she was like, oh my gosh, where did you get those? And I was like, oh, do I have to tell her I sell this? Because I was new and I don't know. I just had whatever. I was like, oh, well, I actually sell them. And she's like, oh, really? Can I get some of those? She happened to live in Kelowna, because this is when we lived in Kelowna. Boom. I sold cleansing cloths while camping, not on purpose. And so it's just this kind of stuff, right? Like branding, using your products, whatever. So what are some things that have really helped you during the summer months? And let's talk about it in June. Also, what are some things that you have done in June in the past that have helped you work towards wrapping up some goals that other people could really benefit from too? So that's what I want to know from you. If you're one of those people, raise your hand, let me know, reach out to me. We so want to hear from you. We appreciate everything that you have to share with us. So that's it, you guys. Have an incredible wrap up to May. Have an awesome rest of your day. And we'll chat soon. You'll see me in the Ladies Night In group doing a little example of this one. Okay.